How's it going, everybody? My name is Lucas Merrill. I'm a musician, poet, and more importantly, a reader from Southeast Michigan. These are the books I read in May and the books I plan on reading in June. Speedboat by Renata Adler is a 1976 modernist novel that tells the story of Jen Glynn and her experiences as a journalist in the 70s. It tells this story through a disjointed narrative and fragments that are seemingly unconnected, with a loose plot, but its aphoristic prose is often worth the feeling of treading in uncertain waters. Candide by Voltaire is a social satire parodying Voltaire's life in opposition against basically every institution in France and Italy at the time. It's irreverent, absurd, and surreal. The best short stories of Dostoevsky compiles some of his greatest works into a short yet readable collection that contains some of his most hopeful works that have lessons that can still be carried today. Personal favorites of mine from the collection were The Peasant Mary and Dream of a Ridiculous Man. Rejection by Tony Tilla-Tenuti is a novel in short stories that tells a tale of basically the worst people you could possibly imagine. It's graphic, interesting, and absurd at times. It's a great book for anybody who is ingrained at all in internet and meme culture and wants to get back into the world of contemporary fiction. Interpreter of Malady is a collection of short stories by British-American author of Indian descent Jhumpa Lahiri that tells the tales of Indians living not only in India but also abroad. It tells these tales in a way that is extremely emotional and helps highlight the feeling of being caught between your old world in India and the new world of being in America. Beloved by Toni Morrison is a 1987 novel based off the true story of Margaret Gardner, a runaway slave who killed her daughter to save her from slavery. Seth, the main character, is living at Sweet Home that is a home that is haunted by the ghost of that same daughter. It is a harrowing, deep and emotional tale that I feel like is required reading for anyone who considers themselves to be an anti-racist. Books I'm currently in the middle of are On Earth the Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, The Great Gatsby, and The Savage Detectives by Roberto Bolaño. If you want to keep up with my reads, you can follow me on Fable. We can be friends on there. I catalog all my reading progress and all the books I read on there, and I'll also be talking more about books here as well. So I hope you guys will enjoy this content and join me on my reading journey. Thank you so much.